Hey guys, Sean Terry here, flip2freedom.com. Hope you're doing well. All right, now in this video, it's part 2 of the series on what to do when you're in the middle of the suck and things suck, right? So it's that period where you're between point A and point B, that middle section where you don't feel like you're making progress, you doubt yourself, you feel like you don't have any systems moving forward, you feel like you're doing everything and a lot of stuff, but not really making any money at that time. Maybe you have signed a deal and then the deal fell through, or maybe you signed a contract and you can't find a buyer, and you're wondering, are you ever going to make it to point B? It seems so far away. So I talked specifically in this coaching call that I did with the members of the Flip to Freedom community about what to do specifically in that middle section when things either aren't working or you're stuck between point A and point B. We've all been there. There's many times that I've been in the middle section and I've felt like quitting. I didn't feel like I was moving forward. I thought, I made a wrong decision. Am I really doing wholesaling, or, whatever, or people told me I was crazy. I wasn't having success. And I can tell you, if you can break through, then everything you want's on the other side. You want to make $100,000 a month in revenue. You want to have the freedom to come and go as you please. You want to be able to do the things you want, when you want, with who you want. You want to fire your boss, right? And do all those things. Then just stick with it. And I talk about exactly techniques that you can use during that period. So, the part number 2, we got part 3 and part 4 coming, so stay tuned for that. If you want to go see part number 1, then you can go check out that right there. That's part 1. Also, it's in the link. Also, too, if you want to attend one of our webinars on how to do deals during a recession, nationwide virtual wholesaling, just click the link below. It's in Bear Market Millions. You can attend one of our webinars that we did. It explains everything about the environment, the economy, and everything that's going on right now, and how you can go out and do deals every single day. So also down there, some free gifts. There's a link to our mastermind. You can learn more about that as well. Also, if you do me a favor, hit the like and subscribe button, and let's get into it.
I can't take no loss. Yeah. I don't even know what it costs. Yeah, I hit the ground and it go off. Yeah, hit the ground and it go off. Yeah, run it. Ooh, I really feel it's my time. Think it's my year. Yeah, I really feel it's my time. Think it's my year. Yeah, I really feel it's my time. Think it's my year. Yeah, I really feel it's my time. Think it's my. Yeah.
Let's talk about wealth. And the best example you can use for wealth is one of the richest men in the world, is Warren Buffett. If you take, theoretically, okay, so you look at wealth and you go, okay, where am I at today? Well, I don't save the first, X% of my income. I don't put that away and invest it where it can create a compounding effect. That's a habitual thing that you can do or not do. You don't, now once you have that money invested, I haven't turned around and invested it in things that will like real estate or generate me more revenue, more money. So, so you look at that wealth, and probably the biggest thing from your wealth is, I'm going to take X%, 10, 15, 20%, and I'm going to put that away forever, right? Until whatever, the next 50 years, next whatever, how many years. And if you do that, it creates a compounding effect. And then now you have opportunities where an apartment complex comes up, you go, bam, I'm going to jump on that and I'm going to buy that apartment complex, and you have it's maybe a 20-unit apartment complex, you can buy that, or a large building, and you can invest in it. And opportunities will come up where now you can jump on those opportunities, which now increases your wealth. But those are daily habits that we do every single day that will either increase your wealth or not. Okay, so let's talk about the business. Let's talk about, you go, where are we at right now? We're in the middle of the suck, right? Okay, what are we doing every single day in our business? Are we, right, talking, to at least 5 sellers a day? Are we making at least 3 offers a day to sellers? And what happens is, imagine if you talk to 5 people a day, which is not a lot. You talk to 5 people a day and you make 3 offers a day. what will happen in a year if you do that every single day and that you make that a habitual thing? The other thing, is like, well, I don't have people to talk to. Well, I didn't have the internet like you guys do. There, you can access people from, for sale by owner. You can pull a list and you can skip trace them, and you can call people, you can text people, So the bottom line am I talking to someone? And we're going to talk about the action side of it. Am I talking to someone, every single day about my business, and I'm making offers, right? Am I doing that? Am I taking 25% of any revenue I make, right? And then am I investing it back into marketing to increase my marketing budget? That is the key thing. I have seen people that do the business and they make X amount of dollars and they spend X amount of dollars either on whatever, but they don't take the 25%. They don't take that 25% and reinvest it back in the business. And we're not in the business, specifically into marketing. You take that 25% or more and it will compound. It'll compound. So now, right? So you're talking to people, you're making offers, you're reinvesting 25% consistently. That will compound where your budget now, will be 50, 100,000 a month as a marketing budget, which inevitably is going to increase your leads, which now you're going to have to hire people to basically manage all those leads so you can do it. And that's how you scale your business. So it starts though with you talking to people every single day, making offers to people every single day, and then looking at, so if I'm at my desk by myself, I have no leads, I have no revenue, I have no deals in the pipeline that are going to close. What would I do? Well, I learned how to knock on pre-foreclosure doors. So I got a list of about 100 to 200 names, and I would drive around knocking on pre-foreclosure doors. Today, if I was in the same situation, I would go online. I would call every for sale by owner I could find that has a phone number, on Zillow, forsalebywowner.com, whatever the case may be. I would pull a list of pre-foreclosures. I would call them and text them. And I would set a goal that I would say, I'm going to talk to at least 5 to 10 people, whatever the number is a day, set a goal depending on how much time you have to be able to turn around. And now you make offers on those. If you're making offers every single day, 5 to 6 days a week, you cannot tell me you won't get deals. You won't have revenue coming. You have stuff in the pipeline, deals that are closing, and start crushing it. So, and if you reinvest that 25% of any deal that you have, it's going to increase your marketing. So it all comes down, like I said, it's not about one big event. It's the little event where, and what I did is I went and knocked on doors. I got a deal. I didn't know about reinvesting in the marketing. So I continued to knock on doors. And then I found marketing. I'm like, oh, wow. I put an ad in a job. It's called Job Examiner, and they're distributed all at the, the grocery stores. It's like for free. So it cost me $600. First time I've ever done marketing in my entire life. Didn't even know about marketing. And they designed an ad for me. We buy houses, all cash, in an employment job examiner, right? So people looking for jobs. And a guy called me, and this was probably 4 or 5 months after I got my first deal. And I was in the suck. I was struggling. I got my first deal. My second deal, I did absolutely everything wrong. I almost got sued. I gave the seller, I gave the seller $1,000 earnest money. I didn't give it to a title company. The house was a mess. I got rid of all the out clauses because I was trying to bid out everybody on this stupid property. And by the grace of God, I found someone, a father's son, that decided to take on the property, and they fixed it up right before my closing date. And they closed it like in a week. And I got my earnest money back, and I made $1,000 on the deal. And I was like, whew. I literally just, and I'm like, I can't do that again. And then that was probably a month and a half after my first deal. So remember, I quit my job and I'm struggling now. I'm like, and then after that, it didn't work either. I was knocking on doors. I wasn't getting deals. I was trying to talk to people. I was trying to do whatever, and I still couldn't get deals. And then the idea came up to putting an ad in the thing. And I got one call from a guy who inherited a property. It was all boarded up. There was people doing drugs inside there. They're crawling through the rafters and whatever and do drugs in there. And I gave him $37,000 and I turned around and sold it for 70. And I made a big check. And I was like, wow, that's awesome. Now, I still didn't reinvest in the marketing because I didn't know. No one told me. So I put a little bit of money in marketing and paid off some bills and paid off some stuff and whatever, went back knocking on doors and stuff like that. I didn't get it. See, what took me so long is I didn't have this, educational stuff to be able to learn from it. So the bottom line, and we'll finish this side up, is if anything you want to change in your life, look where you are now and look at the daily repetitive habits that you're doing every single day in your business. Are you randomly just calling some people? Are you waiting for some leads to come in? Are you, randomly making offers to people? Are you, I talk to most people and I say, hey, how's it going? What's going on? People that are new. And I said, great. How many leads did you get today? How many offers did you make today? Right. And I ask them those questions and they're like, oh, I got, 3 leads this week and I made 2 offers. And then how many did you do last week? Well, I didn't get any leads last week. And, I got tied up at this and I got tied up with this and I got tied up. And they're like, well, no wonder it's not working because there's no daily habit that they're committed to, that they're going to stick with it every single day. Over and over and over and over, when it creates a compound effect. And what happens is your skills get better and better and better talking to people. Then you get a check, then you get another check, then you have 2 or 3 deals in the pipeline, right? Now you have revenue coming in. Now you go, okay, great. Now I got some revenue. You're selling the properties, listing them, doing whatever you're doing. And now you have some money coming in. Now you reinvest back in the marketing. Now your marketing budget, now you get into Google AdWords and doing some direct mail. You move from the free and cheap methods to the more paid methods, right? But what happens is the same thing happens. Do you realize my team, they are talking to people, right? About 700 people a month. They are having quality conversations. They are making offers. They are getting contracts, right? And they're closing deals, right? That is what they do every single day. That's what I hire someone to do. So if I was going to hire you to work in my company, right? And you were going to be an acquisition rep for my company, guess what? The company would generate leads and we would track how many calls you make a day, how many offers you make a day, how many quality conversations you have, and how many contracts you get. That's what we track as part of the business. So why not do it yourself for your business? So those are the metrics that will get you contracts, that will get you closed revenue, that will get you deals. So here now comes, you really want it. You want to be successful. You have the vision, you have the dream for your life, you have it. And now you want to get there. The middle part is all about the journey, that middle part from where you are to where you want to be, from Nashville to Phoenix. That middle part now is the repetitive things you do every single day. If you do those every single day and you do them without excuses, right? What will happen is you'll find yourself very, very quickly at the point where you're going to go, wow. You're going to look up 3 months from now, 6 months from now, and you're going to look up and you're going to have, 5 or 6 deals in the pipeline at all times. You're going to have, deals closed and revenue coming in, contracts coming in. You're going to be looking now, you're going to increase your marketing, but you're going to be looking to hire people, and all this stuff. We have it all laid out. We have organizational charts. We have pay structures on what to pay acquisition team. We have the numbers to track for each individual rep. We do this in our six-figure syndicate meetings, right? They do the thing and they do a presentation and they present their business and they present their KPIs that are moving the needle in their business for their reps. And it's great. So the bottom line is that look at where you are in your health, in your relationship, in your business, and in your wealth. And then write down and do this exercise on a piece of paper or whatever. Write down where you are today with your health, where you are today with your relationship, where you are today in your business, and where you are today with your wealth, right? And write down the habits, the things you're doing every single day that's getting you what you have in your relationship, in your health, in your business, in your wealth, right? And then you go, okay, what is going to be the biggest things that I can do every single day to move the needle? Okay, with my health. Well, guess what? I can eat clean every single day. I could eat a green juice every single day. I could go to the gym. It might be three things. I'm going to decide to eat clean. It could be intermittent fasting. It would be whatever you want to do. I'm going to decide to eat clean. I'm going to go to the gym every day. And, and it could just be those two. That's it. That's your health. Bam, check. Relationship. You say, you know what? I'm going to wake up, and when my wife wakes up, I'm going to give her a hug every day. I'm going to look her in the eyes. I'm going to pray with her. One of my things is I pray with my wife every single night before we go to bed. Pray for our family, pray for our kids, pray for life, pray for this country, and pray for you guys. I pray at night with my wife before we go. That's a habitual thing that I have with our family. Pray with my, kids. So it's like relationship things, and it's not always easy. There's times that we fight, and at times the things, we crash heads or whatever, but you have the higher goal and the commitment to each other. Same in the business, same in your business. I've got a commitment to this. I'm not going to quit. I don't care how hard it is. I don't care what I have to go through. And if you look at it, you look back, if I sat down with every single one of you individually, and I asked, I want you to tell me your habits about your business, the things that you do every single day, the actions that you are compounding every single day. I want you to, you and I were sitting down, we're a cup of coffee over at Starbucks, and I was going to have you write down a list of everything that you are doing in your business, not once, every single day. That would tell me where you are in your business. And that will tell me where you're going in your business. It's going to tell me where you're going. Right? So we want to be successful. We want to have a success. You go, okay, I am going to commit that I will talk to, and depending on how much time, I know people are part-time and stuff like that, and they have kids, but you have to block out and say, listen, I will talk to X amount of people today. I will have X quality conversations. I will make X offers, and I will get X contracts signed, and I will get X deals closed, right? Those are the metrics. And if that's what you commit to and you do it day in, day out, as repetitive, you're going to get better. You're going to get better. And here's the thing, is that there is no such thing as failure. You realize that? There's no such, everyone on this call, I can guarantee your success. Guarantee it. I can guarantee your success. The caveat is never quit. Albert Einstein, it took him 1,100 times 1,100 times that he tested and tried the light bulb. Now, he didn't even know what a light bulb was. There was no such thing as we're not inventing the light bulb. There's people on this call right now that do $1 million a year, like Matt. Matt's up here in the corner right here. Hi, Matt. Matt does over $1 million a year. That's over $100,000 a month in this business right now. Wave, Matt. Say hi. Matt's part of our Syndicate 9 Mastermind group. I met him at one of our events. I think it was like, I don't know, 2017, 2019 or whatever. He asked a lot of questions. One thing about Matt, why he's successful, he asks a lot of questions, but he doesn't ask questions just to ask questions. He asks questions, he takes rigid notes, and he applies everything. And guess what? He applies it, but then what he does is he uses his own common sense and ingenuity, right? And he tests it and try something else and test it and try something else and test it and try something else and test it over and over and over and over and over again. And that's how he's become better and better and better. And he's getting better and better and better. So, what took me 20 years to do, he'll do in 3, just like that. Why? I'm a little bit slow. It took me about 10 years to hire because I was afraid. I was in my own way, a lot. And what's great about the mastermind, which is great, is that there's other people hiring. Matt's hiring, there's other people that, so it's like, oh, they're hiring. I guess I can do it, and I didn't have that, when I first started. So what I want you to do is then write down and then look at your wealth and write down, what am I doing every single day, and evaluate your daily action. Because this business, success, anything you want to accomplish in life is writing down the things that's going to move the needle the most and doing those every single day. Now, that's like the mechanical side of it, success, right? Now, you're going to do it every single day. And here's the thing, is that you're going to do it every single day. And some days are going to be great. You're going to talk to sellers. They're going to be excited. They're going to, or whatever. They're going to, yes, I'll do the deal. You're going to sign a contract. And you're going to be like, I signed a contract. Yes, I'm going to make some money. This is great. Right. And then you're going to sign it, and then the next day you're going to sign, and all of a sudden you're going to get the title report back, and you're going to find out that they don't own the place. I've done that before. Get the title report back, and there's so many liens. The thing is so over indebted. Of course they want to sell it because, they owe too much. Right. And what happens is you're going to go, and then you're going to be depressed, and you're going to be, I get depressed on a deal for about 30 seconds. I used to get depressed for days. My wife, I'd hang my head low. I'd be like, oh man, what? She'd be like, what is wrong with you? It's like, oh, I had this deal. I signed it. This is going to be a great deal, $40,000 deal, and, we got the title report back, and, we found out she didn't own the place, or she had, whatever. And, we can't do the deal. Right. And now I'm in the dumps. Over the years, and that will happen to you. It will happen to you. It's going to happen, right? And I'm just preparing you for it, because when it does, you got to have that internal strength. Be pissed. Give yourself 5 minutes to be mad, to be sad, to be disappointed. Give yourself 5 minutes. Put a timer on it. Say, I'm going to be 5 minutes. I'm going to be pissed, right? And then put it behind you, because there's nothing you can do about it. And then you move on, right? There will be other deals. I have done so many deals, I couldn't even tell you. I mean, problems, deals that were amazing, deals that sucked, deals that were hard, it's like, it's just deals. You know what I mean? So over and over and over, it's doing the repetitive. And what my team does, and my COO, Josh, at management team, he makes sure that the team does their repetitive things every single day. That's his job. That's his entire job. right? He makes hundreds of thousands of dollars a year as an employee for me, making sure that people do their daily tasks every single day. That's it. That's his entire job, right? And he's evaluated on how well he gets the team to do their things every single day. So, like I said, so we got to do that. So my question to you is, right? What are you going to change about your daily habits in your health, your relationship, your business, and your wealth that you could change today? You can make a decision, make a change today, and you can commit to, I'm going to do this every single day. Every day. Come hell or high water, whatever it takes, I'm doing this every single day. No matter what. Right? That's one. Now, so now we have an understanding that it's not the big things that make success. It's these little things that we do every single day that makes success. And if we never give up and we do it every single day, and guess what? You will be successful. It is inevitable. There are people on here that are smarter than me. Matt is smarter than me. I can tell you that right now. He's a smart dude. He is smarter than me in this business. He's smarter than me, right? I just have more time. That's it. What took me 20 years to do, 19 years ago, he'll do a lot faster than I will. So he's smarter than me. So there are people on this call that are smarter than me that's going to have way more success than I've ever had in this business, which is great. That's a great thing about this business, which is amazing. There are students of mine that have more success than I have ever had in this business. You know what I mean? So, because it just depends on what they do with it. And I am grateful for that, humbled by it. I'm like, wow, that's amazing. People and like excited for their success and what they've accomplished, which is amazing. Some are gurus and now teach the business inside now, they're making an impact in other people's lives in a positive way. That is huge. People get resentful and like, oh, don't pick me, No, they're making an impact in someone's lives in a positive way, and they can teach it in a way that's different because everyone has a different personality and the way they do things. So be it. You know what I mean? You're changing the world, right? You can change things better way, because if you change one person and now they can have a better relationship with their family and better health and a better, better wealth and better business. And, that makes you make an impact in someone's life, which is, all you can ask for. All right. I hope you liked that coaching call. It's part number 2. Part number 3 is coming soon. We'll record that and get that up there, or we'll take that and cut that and get that up for you as well. So stay tuned. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. Do not miss out on any videos, and definitely hit some likes for us if you could. I greatly appreciate it. Remember, all the cool stuff is in the description below. Just click the links down there. You get some free stuff, free contracts, free comp calculators, the whole thing. So thank you very much. Take care, and God bless.
I can't take no loss, yeah. I don't even know what it costs, yeah. I hit the ground and it go off, yeah. Hit the ground and it go off, yeah. Run it, ooh. I really feel it's my time, think it's my year, yeah. I really feel it's my time, think it's my year, yeah. I really feel it's my time, think it's my year, yeah. I really feel it's my time, think it's my, yeah.